see that one. Put that right there. Cause I'm actually built one of them for one of them. Put that cloth right there on top of that. Put it on the no. You know what? I'm gonna put that on the floor. Cause I like my felt. Put my felt over there in that corner over there. Yeah, I like my felt. Can you see me live? Or did I do it right? I probably didn't. You ain't got your phone? Oh yeah, I did it right. Yeah, they chiming in. They can hear me. They can hear me. I think it's like a 30-second delay or something like that. By the time they comment, can you see me? Just look on your phone. Yeah. Most of them waiting to hear that and that seal box. Huh? Mm. We gonna release that tomorrow. On Friday, then my weekend on Thursday. Friday, I'm thinking about putting. I really want to build another one for. They're gonna be surprised. Some people know what that boy do. Hey, what's up, man? I'm here, man. Y'all been trying to be quiet. Don't say nothing. No. I can't hear you no way. You ain't want to put no comments, no tags. Everybody's about the truth. The truth stain. It sure do. What's the truth? Jesus the way. Yeah. I see you and you hear you. What's up, shit, boy? What's up? Yeah, hashtag comment king. What's up, man? What up, King? Man, what it is do, man? What it do, man? Just out here, man. Out here with the old girl, man. Out here. Might show y'all something about 30 minutes into it. Let me get y'all I'm gonna give y'all what? Y'all 26, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little preview. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Move this right here. Move that. I'm gonna give them a little preview. Y'all ready? See, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Woo, boy, what that right there? Man, what is that? And what's that over there in the corner? What's elephant in the room? What's this? MB, what's this? Good clean out was best for it. Good clean out. You need about 200 watts, 2,500 watts. Pick a good clean out. Don't pick nothing cheap. Don't put no tar amps on it. Now, there ain't no 10 inch. Ain't no 10 inch. You think, man, the size of that hole, that got to be a 10 inch. Look like, hey, say it again, boy. Look what it is. Hey, babe, pull that out for him. I don't care. Yeah. Always default to 8. Y'all always default to 8 because y'all know what I do to make. How many can I run? For me, you can run 2 because I build for performance. Cicero E-Man. For me, let them see what's inside the horn mouth. Yeah, take it. Let them see what comes out of that. Yeah, so y'all see? Hold on a second. So y'all see what this is? Uh, it's a budget 8. Sound key is a good budget 8. You see this right here? This is a 8. Yeah, this is a 608. Arguably, in my opinion, you can keep up with a lot of aces y'all be screaming about on the market today. Yeah. After the Kings, I go with this boy. After any one of the Kings, you got to go here. 220 bucks. 220 bucks of proven performance. And I'm gonna prove it to you. It's the cheetah sub box. Now this has a SD of 31.9, 32. I just use 31. A horn box is tuned to 30. Very musical, very little popular. I gotta show y'all this in a ported box and meter it. And then we gotta show yeah, I had the sub sitting inside the horn. That's right. So the cone area of the horn mouth, which you see right there, is greater than the SD of the subwoofer. Show them how big that horn mouth is, baby. Put this. This bathroom design is nice. Don't you think? They go and put it in the. Man, I ain't playing no game, man. I ain't playing no game, man. And he gonna fill that boy up too. And he gonna need a whole lot of power, no joke. No joke. The horn mouth ain't no joke. Ain't gonna play. Ain't gonna play low. Stay tuned, man, to the MB show. Let's go. We got to see somebody. I see some people ask some questions over here. 2019 ran. How many eights can I run? For me, you can only run 2 8 and 4 6.5 because I build for performance. For me. Uh, what are your final thoughts on the Sign Cube 8 inch you tested? I think I gave that. Good 8. Nothing, I mean, what you want? It ain't a king. If you been waiting on that, that ain't it. It ain't one. It ain't gonna. It ain't a king, but it's a good 8. Very good. I wouldn't even call it a budget 8. I said intermediate level 8. Got that bump back plate. Nice. Old design. Uh, digital designs. I didn't. They Resident Inc. used to own both companies. They no longer own SoundCube, so there's nothing wrong with it. Good 8. I'm waiting to see you put 4DD 25/8 in your truck. You be waiting a long time. Don't need me to put 425/8 in my truck. Mm-mm. Not for how I like listening to music. I'm good. I'm good with the 140 with 2. I'm good with the 140 with 2. Yes, sir. Don't John Taylor. Do not wait no longer. It'll never happen. Francisco Perez. What's up, Mr. MB? A cheated sub. Bro had the sub sitting inside the horn. Yes, Lord. Now that same length right there, Eddie C, I can actually put 2 in that box. But I just want to see how much energy is transmitted from high pressure to low pressure with just 1. Because the SD of that horn right there is 69 square inches. Whereas the SD of 1608, the actual was actually moving. Disregard that the whole sub was sitting there. The actual moving membrane is 31.9. So 31.9 rounds up to 32. 32 times 32 is 64. That horn mouth is 69. So I could put 2 in that box. Two. Two that will compress and then disperse. That box, if you was to unfold it all the way out, would be almost 10 inches long. I mean, 10 inches. Would be almost 10 feet long. It's 38 inches long now. Now, I have been building horn enclosures since 2014. In fact, some of y'all know me from my horn enclosures. I used to call me, it's called the Big Mouth. And they were selling. Some people still got their big mouths. Maybe Team Chevy still got, maybe he the one that got one. And God has said, you'd be surprised. The first one I built for was for a guy in Mississippi. That's when I first did the design. I figured how to make it work in 32 inches. Now, over the years, from 2014, still got his number in my phone too. The very first one I built for, I guess you call commercial use. The very first design that I found how to make it work. How to build a horn I sold was 32, 18, 10 and a half. I still can do it, 32, 18, 10 and a half. And that one's at 35 hertz. Uh, as I've gone over the years, I've learned how to increase the length of the line and keep the compression. And now it's up to 38 inches. This design is much, much more efficient and better at dispersing sound than the first one I built, the first models that I built. And then for a while, I went away from building horns. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something about horns. That work on the Helmholtz resonator principle. So it has nothing to do by volume, nothing at all. It has more so to do with length and how many folds and how you exponentially increase that throat to the horn mouth. It took me years to get to this point right here. Took me years to get to this point right here. And because of this size, now that's for 8. Same principle I could do with 10s and 12s for a single. As I keep widening the box, I'm going to increase the cone area, or the horn mouth area. So, issue is, and I can go the widest. The issue is this: you want for a good horn, since you're transferring energy from a high pressure to a low pressure. You want as much horn mouth as you possibly can in ratio to the SD of the driver. And that's what makes them very, very impressive. Some of y'all are gonna leave here and go Google horn enclosure. That's a back loader horn. You got four front loader horns as well. The whole idea and concept came from not from using it with subwoofers. From what I can gather, it was using it with 6.5, with 3.5, 4.5, 6.5, and 8-inch mid bass driver, all full range drivers. Letting them play the full range and being able to get bass from a 5.5 or a 6.5 inch driver, 4.5 inch too. Surprising amount of bass. Like, can you imagine taking a 6.5 inch full range speaker and hitting a 38, 39 note, 38, 39 hertz note at 123, 124 dB? Yeah, a full range speaker, a full range speaker, and that. And check this out. Not inside a car either. In a room, 10 by 12, something like that, and getting that much out of a full range speaker. Well, some theorists, some people like it, some people don't, because they say that you're misusing it. Someone along the line, somewhere along the way, said, "Hey, man, instead of putting a full range speaker in there and deriving that much bass, how about we put a?" And my wife looking crazy. Okay, how about we put a dedicated subwoofer inside a horn and see if we can get the same efficiency with a woofer that's working with very, very limited bandwidth. The full range speaker is the entire bandwidth, and what you're doing is you're creating a chamber that will pick up the lost resistance that the 6.5 mid bass driver cannot amplify, and using the horn as an acoustical amplifier. What's up? They went around the corner. You need to stop them. Stop. Huh? So, the hell of that, because I don't know where he came up here. Make sure he take care of that, because it's his property. And it's still down here quickly, however it may go. Now, uh, so someone came along the line and said, "Hey, man, instead of putting just a full range speaker in there with all those frequencies and trying to get low notes out of it, how about we just put a subwoofer in there?" And thus, somewhere along the line, I stumbled up on it, and I read about it. I was like, "Yeah." I started seeing people put subwoofers in horns. Found out that when you go to a concert, hold on, hold on, I gotta make a daddy appearance. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Huh? Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, it is. What's up? What's going on? Hey, whatever suggestion y'all come up with, this is the number one suggestion. Don't play on my grass. Are we understood? Are we understood? Whatever else y'all come up and do with that, what y'all do. Don't let me catch you on the grass. I'm gonna tell your parents y'all go in the house. Or don't come. Understood? All right. Now, you know you sitting out here. You can't do that with boys. You can't do that. Ain't no reason with boys. They want to tell you that. Well, daddy's serious. Daddy's serious. Daddy's serious. You gonna tell your parents it's my grass. They should understand my property. They better not be fooling us. Come over and ask me what I'm gonna do about my property. You know what I mean? So anyway, so somewhere along the line, someone said, "Hey man, let's put them inside a horn enclosure." Yeah, I don't know. I forgot I was on like y'all know this is me. And then they going home. I don't care nothing about that. Going home to stay off my grass. Been letting them play soccer my grass for a while now. Grass got a little no little yeah, dying. Like it ain't dying, but it turned a little. I'm gonna have to do cut my grass tomorrow. That's how we came up, Big G. I'm gonna cut the grass. I gotta go out buy me some fertilize a little bit. Let it get back. I told him just for a little while. But you can't do that with boys. You see, you can't reason with boys. Boys like they. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, cool. That's cool. Watch to make sure you make it across the street, man. Yeah, yeah. So that's the thing. So you gotta watch that with boys. They see the women come out there. This off top of y'all. And then they want to reason and talk. She out there. So ain't no socialization. That's why you got what's wrong in the world today. Because these boys still need an explanation. Ain't no explanation. This is the law. You do it, you break the laws of penalty. Ain't no understanding why. You ain't got to know this what it is. Period. That's how I go, man. Explain this stuff. That's what on these boys today, this generation. Want reason for everything. And they can't do nothing. Now, back to the topic at hand. So, it's very, very efficient. Put a subwoofer inside of a cavity where you take pressure, high pressure, disperse low pressure over a wider area. Now, a horn works best the bigger you can get the horn mouth. The throat's going to give you your frequency. The mouth, that's where you transfer the energy that's created at the base of the throat, at the end of the throat, and that disperses over a wider area than a Helmholtz resonator. Now, it's the same thing at play, but what's happening with the Helmholtz resonator happened more so inside the box, right around the high pressure area. When it gets to the mouth, there's not really a lot of pressure there. It's a transference of energy. I wish I can explain it, because that's what a ported box does. Okay, a ported box has a column of air inside the port that is denser than the air in the surrounding environment. So when you put something in front of it, you don't put float towels. You say, "Boo, y'all see Duff dancing." You know, look at that, man. Look at that float, and that should let you know if you really think about it. That should let you know that having a curved port actually does necessarily nothing. Because if you just curving one side and the other three and not curved, yeah, you're getting a little bit of reduction, but it doesn't work. You don't think because where the curve starts, that's where this column of air is no longer compressed. Where the curve starts, the column of air is no longer compressed. So there is no air moving like this. It doesn't work like that. It has to be the same cross area of area, length, and width. And if the air inside the port is denser, it don't look like it, but the molecules are more compact. And they're moving back and forth in time with the cone. And that's why you put something there, it moves. Okay. People are fascinated by that. How that's how you can break something. You ever seen Steve Mead put videos in front of the port where that column of air is so hard it is moving, most time to be the very, very high frequency. They do a break stuff because it's actually hidden. It's hidden. It's hidden. And then if it hits with enough force and it's light enough, that column of air stop pull it back in. But air is not going in and out like a like when you put all those like the air has to follow away. No, it's not. It's all everything that's happening is right there, right here. And the length of it is giving you your tuning. And that's why you hear it. Okay, now that's not what's happening inside the horn. That's happening inside the throat, way up somewhere at the beginning, right? But it's compressing it. It's compressing it a lot with the movement of the driver, and it doesn't need that much power. It can take the power because it has such a long length to disperse the energy without giving feedback to the driver, which will turn will get back to the wire, which will turn will cause you to have a high impedance rise, so you're getting less power. And that's why it's more efficient. Because of this long length, it does have that area buildup, but it's immediately dispersed over a long throat gradually so that it radiates more air, more not going in and out port necessarily, but it's activating more air like a domino effect without creating feedback to the driver to go through the wire to the amplifier and cause less of an impedance than a same woofer inside a port enclosure. So the reason why it's more efficient because more power is getting to your driver because the enclosure is much larger than a ported box. Any ported box built for a driver, whatever his recommendation is, that I've found in my years, If you was to build a horn box for that same driver, it will be significantly larger based on the size of the driver. Okay? You need to put some more peppermint oil on, baby. I ain't need nothing hit me. You got some sweet blood over there, girl. They sipping on you. Ain't no mosquitoes sipping on you, ain't. Put some more on. They ain't even touching me. Huh? They don't like me. Like I got bad energy. My blood probably vinegar. That's good. So because of that, it's more efficient losing of power. So a horn is more efficient. More power gets delivered to the driver. Now, you can design a horn and it can't take no power. Because it works on almost the same principle of T-line, but because of that buildup of pressure inside the box, it can take power. There is pressure acted upon it, but not the same amount of pressure that's acted upon it in a ported box. So more wattage comes out of the amplifier to the cell. People are like, man, what is impedance rise? Impedance rise is when your woofer's doing this stuff, going up and down, it's the amplifier is sending out something and something is coming back resisting it. And that resisting is why you start to lose your power. Why do T lines sound so loud? T lines don't have there's very little feedback making it back to the driver. Downside of that, there's no black pressure on the driver. It is some, and that's how you able to hear your difference is between the front wave and the back wave. But if you time that length to with that length, the length of the wave, quarter length of the wave for a T line. So when the cone moves forward, this wave is not, and with the enough folds, you can make the wave move forward at the same time, so you get more output with more wattage. Problem with the true traditional T line, there is no buildup of pressure nowhere inside the throat, and because of that, it can't take no power. The more power is applied, it starts to free air. It's drastically after tuning, whatever the length is, you got to tune it in. A T line, if it's tuned to 35, at 34, you dropping 12 dB. At 33, you dropping 24 dB. at 33, you dropping, it's just boom, immediately drop. Bam! Because there's no pressure. So when you're using a T line, you definitely, the enclosure is very, very large. And you definitely use, I would suggest have a DSP and definitely have it where you can cross it over with, cut off, or you damage the subwoofer. Get very, very loud because there's more power going to the driver, and now on the T line you got the frontal wave and the front wave in sync. Now some people do an off axis T line, but the front like this, I'd rather if you're gonna do a T line if you have the space, let it be in time with the cone. Cause now you got two radiating surfaces that are not out of phase. Ain't no group delay. They moving to see people T line. Look at the size, and people thinking they look at the size of that port. The horn, well, the horn, the transmission line mouth. It's called a mouth. Man, it's a lot of air going in and out of that. It's not working like a port. So we buy a horn, and you got to look. You looking for a different, a same sound, same frequency, but not necessarily. It will meter, but you're not pressurizing with a horn or a T line. You will get pressure, but you're not pressurized. With a Helmholtz resonator ported box, yes, you create more pressure. You have the capacity to create more pressure as power is applied. But you will get a dB. You get a dB result, man. If you spit on the floor, you drop a pin on the floor, you're gonna get a dB. You're gonna meter something. Okay, so that's the benefits of having a horn. Now understand when they are very, very big. Like next knowledge of power video. Let y'all hear the 1506 tomorrow in a sealed box. Point 0.6 is what's recommended for them in a sealed box, the biggest sealed box you put them in. I was surprised. I was surprised how I'm gonna make the video tonight. I was pleasantly surprised how good that thing sounds, how low it plays, and the go to ball age of 2508. That's it. That's the greatest of all time. Period. Done deal. 8-inch cutout, 7.5-inch spider. What else is this talk about? Uh, it sounded good in that sealed box. Now I'm gonna put that in a ported box, which is right here. This is the 1506 ported box. But I gotta wait for the standard suspension to come for that one. Well, I might put it in here. I might put the other one in there. But that's the ported box. And I'm gonna meter the sealed box inside the truck. Then we're gonna meter the ported box inside the truck. And you will see how a ported box has a much more output because now we got two radiating surfaces and plays lower with output. Okay? So you have that knowledge for yourself. And in the meantime, I just built that 608 horn. Some of y'all come late. What do you mean 608 horn? This is what I'm talking about. This is what, let me show y'all. Cause I got a lot of stuff going on in there. I can't show you everything. Yeah. Those, some of y'all late. So this is what they're talking about. They're talking about my horn, my MBE horn. Now, I also have one for my 6.5. Now, drivers necessarily suited for horns are drivers with very, very low X-max, okay? Because you're trying to they were not made for subwoofers, all right? Designed for a horn in its outset. This way back 1900s. I ain't talking about 1990, 87. I'm talking about way, way back. You got to go back and read papers. There's papers on this stuff. And that's what I'll be reading, trying to understand it. It wasn't made for a subwoofer. But somewhere along the line, someone said, hey, man, let's put a subwoofer in there. And now a lot of people like to put these subwoofers in horns. But horns are made to get bass from like mid-bass drops. I could get a substantial amount of bass out from A series. I've been sitting here thinking to show y'all what it's really geared for and using my boy Jay Home. Babe, give me that. Give me that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta pull them jokers. Design. Yes, Lord. Hand me one out of there. I just need one. Jay Home sent me these as a gift. In fact, I think I am. Now I done got it in my hand. This is what a horn was designed for. Home theater setup, not for cars. A horn was designed to take a mid-bass driver and get bass out of it. More bass than you think. So if I was to put this coupled with a tweeter, which I think I might do. Now that I got it in my hand, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do it because I got the specs for it. Was to take this, like this woofer in a porta box would play 40 hertz. Yes, this woofer in a porta box will play 40 hertz. All right. What I'm gonna do is put it in a horn, tuned to 20. It's gonna be real long, real narrow. I'm putting a horn box tuned to 20 hertz. Right. And have this thing surprise you with how much bass I get out of it. Not sending a bass signal, playing music. This is a mid bass driver. I gotta get the frequency response up, but this is a mid bass driver. But it goes from 40 hertz up. I think like the 2000. Now match it with a tweeter, and I'm A1, real A1. I'm talking about like very very A1. So this is what it was made for. When the horns were first developed. This is what they were designed for. This is a B2 Audio Reference 8. Jay gifted these to me. I guess thinking I was gonna cut my truck up and put these inside the doors. This is a woofer. This is a mid bass driver I recommend for people who got old schools. Huh? And why is because this mid bass driver plays down to 40 hertz. So if you got an old school, like I had a guy talk to yesterday, he said he had a 1973 1973 Caprice. Yeah. And he wanted, man, I want to put 612. Still 612. I said, man, I ain't doing that. He said, I want some crazy loads. No, he said he said 412. If he said 40 solos, now I couldn't have made the money off of it. Solo exits. I said, man, yeah, I'm gonna hit them crazy loads, man. I said, you cut a hole out your trunk, the back of your seat. He said, nah. I said, well, how you gonna get the base wave? You put in a box. How you gonna get the base wave out the trunk? All you gonna hear is rattle. If you ain't got no way to get that pressure wave out the trunk, you got a hole in your back seat, maybe got your back seat level forward, customized, got a hole in the rear deck. How are you gonna hear deep lows? You ain't hear nothing but the box. He said, man, I never thought about that. Most people just, they build me a box. I said, no, I'm about putting the product in this best possible light. See, some people don't like fencing. Let me give you an example. Guys that do that, some shops would have sold him the box for 412s, 4 solo X's inside his trunk, right? And then he pulls up on a guy who got two. No, he's got two Sundowns, 15. Now he know his 412s got more corner air than 215, but he hit the 15s in SUV, and because it's an SUV, he hit deep lows. Both of them do, and they decide the solo X's don't play deep lows. Somehow they missed the fact they put a 412 box inside the trunk, and you can't hear the lows. So why would you do that? You feel what I'm saying? So I said, man, instead of me just taking your money, he said, what you just try to do? I said, why don't you try to put some bass up front? In them old schools, this is what I always try to recommend. Go put these in the doors because they'll play on the 40 hertz. If you can encapsulate the cavity inside those big old school doors, you can get mid bass. You can get surprised. 40 hertz is not mid bass, man. There's people out here happy when they take 212s and meet a 46, 45, talking about they got some lows. This woofer can play the 40 hertz and you can hear it without crossover. Oh, don't drop it. Yeah, it's $300 a piece. Those expensive. He's expensive. All right. And on very, very little wattage. You don't have to throw a whole lot of wattage to it for it to get loud. Okay? So that's what the horn was geared for. And then, like I said, somebody decide they want to do this. Have they hammer that so they can see how big the horn mouth is. So, yeah. 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 You see this? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is a DD608. It's got a lot of heft to it for it, but he has a dual slug motor. Real tight gap. I think it can keep up with some of them HCI love so much. It ain't too far from a king now. You think two of these will make king status? You think two of these hit 140? It won't hit 140 in the 30s. I mean, not in the low 30s, not at 30 and 31. But I believe two of these can hit a 140 like 30, between 35 and 38 hertz with ease, with ease, with ease. Surprising little drivers. Surprising. And a lot of this design, I like the fact that it has participatory basket. Some of y'all know this driver ain't number $220. Yeah, check it out. Got a little size to it, don't it? But anyway, that's what this horn developed for. Because it's got a very, very strong QMS and has a very low FS. This thing has an FS of 38. Yeah. So what I'm thinking about, and I'm gonna show you how much output you get with this out that horn over a ported box. I just wanted to see how big it is. Can you put it back in there, baby? So the SD of the horn, it still got some weight to it, boy. The SD of the horn, as y'all can see, yeah, is greater than the volume of that. Yeah, man. Yeah, so let's see. Ooh, let's get up here and get to some questions. I ain't talked enough about them horns, man. The horn is back, you know it. Okay, the surface area between 4.8 and 212 is very close. 4.8. I hope you ain't calculating by that corner area chart that's on social media. Because most eights besides the DD has 38, and the DB drive got 35. Most of them average between 32 square inches. So 4 square inches, 40, 42, and 30, 40, 32 and 32 times 4 is what? What's that, babe? What's 32 times 4? 8, 128. And the average cone area of a 12 is, babe, do this for me. Hold on, I'm going to ask this dude a question. Most 12s got 11 inch cutout, unless their DD was got real good cutout. It's got a 12 inch cutout. So you got 11 and a half is the most, 11 is the standard cutout for a 12. So that makes that cut a half inch off each side, which makes it 10. So 5 times 5 times 3.14. And just for giggles, just say 5.5 times 5.5. Even though no 5.25 times, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah. So and you multiply that by 2. The cone area for a 12 is 78.5 square. You got 157. 157 minus 128. What you got? Okay, 29 square inches. And this dude's question is, I recently no. Oh man, I'm way up here. Okay, the surface area between 4/8 and 2/12 is very close. 29 square inches is not very close. It's not. I think you looking at them cone area charts on the media where they say an 8 got a 50.2 square inches. That's not true. So at that point, the next thing I would is X max and box size, the difference between forward versus downfall depends on other factors. Like, yeah. Hey man, Riley, quit. Whatever this dude's telling you about putting 4/8 in a down seat box, don't. This is NB telling you, do not 4/8 in a truck facing forward is going to beat 2/8, 2/12 facing downward or upward for a lot of reasons. Number one, you're not gonna get a 5 cube or 4 cube net box ported under the seat of no truck. You got something facing the cone, facing up. See, I know sometimes I gotta scroll up here. Cameron Smith, don't listen to that dude. Get you 4/8 facing forward. And in Blake, anybody here tell you the cone area of 4/8 is not 50.24. The cone area of 2/8 is not 50.24. The cone area of an 8 inch is somewhere between 31 and 32 SD. No BS audio will tell you that. J Home in the comments. Anybody, man, do not go by that cone area chart on the internet. It is not 50.24. Cone area, the rating cone area is between 31 and 32 square inches. You multiply that by 4, you get 128 square inches. Facing forward, nothing blocking it. Also, you can put it in the airspace under most trucks after a 2.5 inch seat lift. With certain Chevys, no seat lift needed. It's somewhere between 2.5 2.75 net. Now you try to put 2/12s in 2.75 to 2.5 facing down when you're blocking the cone and you're choking the sub. That's why 4/8 beats 2/12s, 2/10s. That dude might own a shop. He's trying to say you on some BS. 2/12s facing down, 2/10s facing down. Anything down fire is not gonna beat no 8s facing forward. Don't let nobody tell you that. Please. The cone area chart. Whoever printed that cone area chart on social media is one black and white, there's one in color. Disregard that. That is not the answer. For y'all listen. That is not the answer. Please, I'm making a video on that. Do not pay attention to this cone area chart because this is not the true cone area. This is the outer basket of the circle. That ain't the cone area. Yeah, yeah. Do not do that. Okay, let me get back up here. All right. Okay, let's go up here. Let me see what we got. Okay. Uh, yeah. and get made based outdoor spell come. Okay, I answered that question. Cameron Smith, you need to make man. Don't put no 212s on down five box. You're gonna be totally unhappy. I don't know who this dude is told you that. Ain't no down five, up five. I don't care if you don't get it from me. Don't buy no down five, up five box, man. No 212s in. Thinking you gonna beat in the truck. You're gonna be in upset. And that cone area chart way off. 212s have more cone area than 29. They're not 29 square inches is not close. 29 square inches is a whole nother eight. You need 5/8 to beat 212s if all of the factors are equal. No BS audio, Blake, all of them will tell you what about cone area. Cone area is not 12 does not mean 12 in this cone area. You gotta take the cutout and half of that to get the actual cone area. 212s have more cone area than 4/8, unless you're talking about DD. DD cheap. DD give you truth in sizing. All right? Okay. Pass it. MBEnclosures, hey bro, you spoke the truth when you said who doesn't want to be efficient? Who doesn't want to get more for less? Who wants to spend more on more with more weight and get less base? I spoke the truth. You better start telling people that crazy mess you just talking about on the scene. Crazy, Riley. You just sitting that man on a dummy mission. I recently purchased J Audio HD 1200 amp with two DD 2508 in your underseat box on a 21 GMC series plate corrected with that lower watch. You'll be surprised because all DD hand built subs have at least, hold it, sit down so you can understand this. And Blake's there to tell you, all DD hand built subs have an efficiency of at least 85 dB. And that J Audio HD 1200 watt amp, J Audio is it ain't tar bound, boy. It's the best, man. Highly efficient. Good, that's good clean power. That 1200 gonna sound like some people 2000. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I try, okay, Carlos, okay, mid range, club sign, I get it loud noise band. What are the best options for a side by side of power sports? Mid bass. You ain't putting mid bass. You ain't putting no bass in there. That's the best option. Don't lose your money. Don't put your a sealed box in. That's the best you can do. You're gonna pay somebody $100 to build you a sealed box. You crazy, choke chain. Your chain really gonna be choked. Is that a yeah, it's a 628. Okay. A key found basically a DSP integrated, equalize sound present, fix the bass roll off. What amps do that? Mm, good point. JR said, are you putting some DD18s in your excursion? Mm-mm. That's not my excursion. It's customer excursion and Terriers. He's got four supercharged 15, 95, I believe. DD 51012D. Could it take 5 watt clean with no problem? Yeah, yeah, man. Come on. Hey, y'all don't come up here asking this Facebook stuff. Don't y'all? Hey, I'm still why you laughing. Don't come up here asking me if a driver for manufacturer can take what they said can take unless you talking about scar and some other stuff. Yeah, it can take it. Just like y'all be asking me, man, what side box you put in? What the manufacturer put it in? Man, with Joe Blow worked at the local Quick Trip in Firestone. He drive trucks. He tell you what to do with the subwoofer. Man, if you don't stop it, get out of here. One of them got a system in a vert. I see most people have SUVs. You can put a nice clean highs in the vert. You can put all that bass in there. DD supercharged for the above question. What's your question, Thomas Riddle? For the above question, Thomas Riddle. What above question? Where did you question? Oh, oh yeah. Oh, if you supercharged, you definitely gonna be. You gonna love that, man. Them jokes, they're super sensitive. Better use the power. I need an MBE Cornell chart. It ain't that one online. Maybe because dudes equate radon and vibration with musical output. Yeah. 2/8 equal 100 square inches. 112 equal 110 square inches. See, yeah, you Riley, you reading the wrong. Hey, Cameron, don't you listen to Riley, man. 2/8 do not have no 100 square inches cone area. No, sir. No, sir. 2DD 25/8 do not have 100 square inches cone area. I didn't even have a design enclosure for 212s and '02 Yukon. I don't do designing, Jake Blades, at all. And I go sit and wait on time sitting on the phone with you, and I don't sell design. It's not going to find anything good as Ford find inclusion. Does anyone know the hatch space dimensions of a Honda CRX? Ooh, man. Specific with, I'm looking and can't find them. Matthew, you got a Honda CRX? What year, man? Love them cars, baby. How you doing, Dr. MBE? Keeping it real. Every single video, fact, not fiction. MBE Entertainment. What shallow sub would you make with a finger calf for the most output? I haven't really did a lot of reviews on shallow subwoofers, so I can't answer that question. Two 8L7s under seat of a 2002 GM Sierra extended cab? Question mark. Well, I know you can't put none of that. Too many transmission humps. Do you think the American-based HD12 will fit in a Challenger? You can get 3 to 3.5 cubes inside there. One net. You can get a box with roughly 3 to, depending on what sub you use, 3.5. Using the 12, most times them big mega 12s got this space in .2. So you can get somewhere between, if you get a smaller 12, you can get 3.5. But that's the biggest size of box you're gonna get inside that Challenge. Had a customer had to refuse today. I want to put 2 Kicker Solo X's. I want to buy the subs and you can put them inside my Challenge. You're not fitting. I'm not fitting to choke no solos. So people you think they ain't got no lows and they got real good lows. You just got them in this real small box. They shouldn't be. I said, I sell you one. I don't think one gonna get it. I said, do you have a Solo X in your hand? No. I said, okay. All right, well, bro, I won't build you one for 2. He's all right. I'm thinking once he get that joke in his hand, he probably gonna say, yeah, man, one will do it. One will do it. Y'all gonna start hearing the stories here shortly, man. People gonna start telling y'all what they doing with them solos. Just take a while for everybody to catch up. How much airspace does a single 2508 need? Depending on what your goals are. 25% larger is 1.875. I have mine about 15% larger. They're in 1.5 each. If you're saying what's the minimum to put it in, the minimum put it in is 7.75. 0.75 or 0.65. You go a little under 2, throw a lot more power. Yeah, what's good? What's good, MB family? What's happening, man? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you go, Riley. Yeah, you told him wrong there, Riley. I'm glad you straightened that up. Yeah, I'm glad you straightened that up. Don't do that. Don't do that. The best thing for a truck is 8 or 6.5, facing forward. And don't get too many of them. They don't got 6/8. Okay, the smallest airspace you want to put an 8 in. Most of the ones I know, these mega 8s, whatever, not King, .5. So if you got, what is 6/8, 6/8, .5. So you tell me you got 3 cubes net under that seat with a port in sub? What kind? Unless you got 3.5 inch seat lift, stupid seat lift. It ain't about just cramming subs into a space from MBE anyway. You only get what's gonna perform for me. If it ain't gonna perform, I ain't gonna build it. All money ain't good money. My name mean more than anything. My name. What you say, baby? If we wake up in the morning, what's the first thing we say? Is the brand good? You took anybody the money not giving a product? Mm-mm. You building quality boxes? Mm-hmm. Tune to 33 or what they request? Yes. Are you on time? Yes. Brand good. Protect the brand at all costs. I learned that from watching Kicker, DD, uh, B2 Audio. Protect the brand at all costs. My NB brand is performance, not just to fit a space and put my name on the tag. I ain't gonna never hold myself out. Not for that. Man, boy, okay, y'all go y'all shoot these comments definitely crazy. Would you recommend port forward or back in a sedan with rear fold down seats? Recently got a 550 audio nil and need to build a new box. That's a listening preference, man. I can't. That's a listening preference. You need to decide whether you want port forward or back. And I don't know what your goals are. You going for SPA? I think most people say port it to the back, and push it real close, know the walls and all that stuff there. But that's a listening preference. I don't know what you can't. When people say, man, should do port here, port there. I can't tell you what sound good to you, man. Everybody don't hear stuff the same, man. The same. That's why when I say take what I said about the Kings, and what I say about anything is my opinion. It just so happens that most people I build boxes for, you listen more, they say, yeah, this is the music I listen to. I think I'm gonna value his opinion. Then when they get the product, they say, yeah, this is what I was talking about. But some people say, oh man, be on the talking about him because I might not listen to music where they listen to. Some people like 45, 46 hertz. I had a customer the other day. What he said down in the Caribbean, he said, "Yeah, man, it's low, but I want the stuff that hit you real hard. That's why I thought it." So we don't listen to music the same. Get it? All right then. Okay, this dude has a question. MB picked up a 25A from a local dealer. Great choice because of your vids. Great choice. He made a 1Q box at 36 hertz. Okay, going to be powered by Sundown Salt One. So ready to hear it. Hmm. What kind of music you listen to, Hugh Janis? I love that though. I'm glad you bought the 25 weight, baby. Welcome to the DD family. How you get off? Welcome to the DD family, man. Now go embarrass some people. Go embarrass some people. How much he said he put 1,000 watts on it? Off of what? What amp did he say? Oh, what amp? Off a Sundown Salt One. That's a lot of power. Them salt amps good. Good build house they come out of. Uh, I wonder what kind of music he listen to. Why he tune them so high? 36 hertz. Maybe listen to pop. Cause see, it all depends what kind of music you listen to. I'm a tune you. Maybe you listen to like a lot of EDM music, but also some hip hop and also country. I listen to a lot. You listen to a lot. Still wonder why he tunes so. Why you listen to EDM? I listen to EDM. That's right around where I'm at, 33 hertz. But try and see what you like. Maybe your cabin. Maybe he knew it's gonna drop because it's gonna drop after a while. I get to playing with it, it's gonna drop. So just congratulations on your 2508. Uh, you going to put the 6.5 mats in the box? Mm. Are we gonna put the 6.5 mats in the box? Mm. My wife said no. She ain't interested in that. What's the update on the 8-inch seal box you showed yesterday? Release the video tomorrow. What about a single 12 in a truck? Mm-mm. What, shallow? You talking about a single cab shallow? Depends. I haven't really listened to it. Listen, Joshua has, I don't know if I can tell you. In August, there's gonna be another 8-inch coming out from DD, and it's gonna be a shallow driver. So I can say that. Yeah, I can say that. And I'm gonna have that sent to me for review and test. And we're gonna see how that gonna sound. I might have I showed y'all the single cab box. Some people can't some people can't help but to put something in front of their subwoofer. They ain't got no choice. So Josh has developed a real shallow sub. And I believe Jay Holmes working on one too. A shallow 8-inch with a shallow mountain depth. This one has I can't show y'all the picture. I'm not supposed to do that. Can't do it, show y'all. I got an NDA sign. But it's very shallow mountain depth. It'll be here in August. Very shallow, like 3 inches shallow with the DD sound. Been years in the making, at least two. Uh, okay. Gabe, how's it going, MB? Raw for 25 by 1, 15 watts of foam. DDM 4000, 14 watts of foam. That's roughly the same, bro. JR Audio RD 1500 at foam. Does it just come down to the preference of the point of all this clean power? Yes, but I don't. The Rockford is not going to be as clean as the Digital Designs, and it's going to be a listing preference between the Digital Design and the M4000. But I'm gonna tell you something. You gonna you gonna get you're gonna get more power to the sub with the JL throughout the entire 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, it's a listing preference. Hook them all three and see what sounds good to you. Joe Cook, what would be some good options with 8-inch 2002 summer extended cab? Looking for some good. I don't think you got none of that seat, man. Yeah, I think you got. I had to tell one customer today. She sent me a picture of his extended cab under the seat. Man, like a mountain ridge up under the seat. I said, man, I can't do nothing with that. Baby, it had a hump go up, ran into another hump. It go up. I said, nah, man, where you go? No, sir, I can't do that, man. No, no, I ain't gonna blow my name up like that. Uh, Dale 1974. Well, MB just joined. What kind of box behind you? Unfinished one look like the box has a big seat lift. No, that's the standard. It just look big because of the camera. Okay, what we got here? Kicker DSP. Y'all know who that is, don't you? What's the best tune for smooth jazz? Hey, I did a trio CS18 and CRX Matthew. Ooh, trio. I wouldn't have. Is trio? Hey, is trio still making subwoofers, man? Trio engineering. Boy, that's a bad company. Made in America, baby, everything. They got a foundry, everything made here in America. A lot of people don't know about Trio. Real, pretty much like fire. Trio. Hey, no, it be is Trio engineering still doing anything? Is you listening to me? Or you down there having your own conversation? You need to change that name, No BS Audio, to Charles Sanders, uh, Charles Sanders, uh, subwoofer fabrication. No BS Audio. Answer the question, but hey, the No BS Audio guy, he rebuilds subwoofers. Trio slaps. Yeah, it's Trios. Hey, no BS. Charles Sanders. Change your name, please, to No BS Audio. So, yeah, man, he gonna do. He ain't even listening. Is you listening, man? Or probably a delay. It's a delay. Charles, is Trio Engineering still making subwoofers? I picked up that 20 I sent you a picture of. I also picked up R2 1200. I'm gonna call you Monday. Good, good. God willing, I'll be here Monday. Somewhere around 4 and 2 on. I'm showing my amp 4 and 2 on is the best. Yeah, I'm liking this phone sound. I'm liking this phone sound. You talking about some impactful stuff. Ooh, I think I'm gonna meet it tomorrow morning. Yeah, I might not. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got so much stuff I want to do, man. I want to hear that. I need to go to Home Depot to get that thing to hear that, and I might go ahead and show you how them things sound. You're gonna be surprised how them jokers sound, man. In a horn. Uh, always. I still run a pair of three I rebuilt in a six now in my sedan. The last shoe I saw was about 2007. I'm running four on deep bass. It's sick that day. Yeah. Deep bass, baby. For on. They don't know. It's an expensive habit. You got to get an amplifier to either fight some Peter Rise up there. Yeah, they do still make them. Oh man, Trill Engineering. Yeah. How many of y'all know about Trill Engineering? You know, MB bring y'all that new, right? What y'all know about Trill Engineering, man? I wonder if I should contact them. Especially with the strength y'all done gave me. It's 50. How many subscribers I got, baby? How many subscribers I got? It's us now. You know, I'm just the face of us. Yeah, you, Charles Sanders. Oh, well, I was asking about True Engineering. I mean, in show 32.9. We finna be 33,000. Big things happening at 33,000. Yeah, yeah. 33,000 subscribers. Which you know what that means? I'm gonna tell you how strong we are. It ain't strong me, cause y'all make me strong. Y'all make me strong. My haters don't subscribe. I got 1.5 times more people that don't subscribe. They watch but don't subscribe. Ain't that something? I got 30, almost soon to be 33,000 of y'all who make me who I am on this YouTube channel. The power I have when I contact somebody is powerful because of each and every last one of y'all. Each and every last one of y'all give me my strength, and I respect that. God told me, so I'm gonna bring you fish. So when we talk, and I'm the voice of us, the overwhelming majority of y'all believe in how I say it. So when we contact me and my wife, hey Vanna, when we call somebody and contact them, and we tell them, it's funny when I tell them, yeah, I'm such and such, and they look at the channel, they instantly want to talk. Some people don't want to talk, and then my partner told me this. He said, "Don't worry about it. You 33 now, and that's just in 2 years. It's gonna be funny when I talk to you later, and it might be an expensive conversation." Did I look in the camera then? Make sure I'm looking in the camera. So let me see. Yeah. So they didn't want to talk when I was 30,000. You didn't want to talk to I was 15. What you gonna do when I bingo is there bullseye? I don't work no place. When you when you do decide you want to talk to me, at first it was a free conversation. It was a complimentary to help. I reached out to you. Hey man, I see you need a little help. Ain't nobody really talking about you. Want to get up to the big area, and it was you could have. No, I don't see the benefit. Okay, all right. When you decide, like Kicker did me, Trill Engineering. If you watch, call me. Let's talk. Let's talk. Cause these boys, a lot of people say, I never heard of Trill Engineering. What are we talking about? Some of us old heads have. But let me introduce you to the new guys. They boys, Matthew said, played they sales. Yeah, played they sales. That's simple. You better talk now, cause in this conversation, man, it ain't gonna be complimentary. Come on, man, it ain't gonna be complimentary. But Trill Engineering, if I offer it to you, Trill Engineering, give me a call, man. Let's talk, man. Fat and that fix. Y'all gave me the strength that I got right now. Chronic Legs out there, I'll be there, see you at 33. Ain't that something, man? What did dude say? That's for real. 90% on the believe after the first 10% greater than. So I then it costs more. You better tell them, congratulations, I'll be there to see it also. 33, ain't that a yeah? Yeah, ain't that a yeah? Keep 100 is a Christian based channel. So boy, woo, 33. Let me tell you something how strong that is, how y'all made me strong, man. Kicker, shout out to Steve Irvin. Shout out to Steve Irvin. When they contact this baby, I'll never forget the number. Three, you right. Three is big in in our life. Three. The number three is big in our life, the Trinity. Because Kicker contact me, I'll never forget. 3,300. 3,300 subscribers. Yeah. 3,300 subscribers. Yeah. Yeah. 33 years, man. Okay. You see what he said, baby? Genus, 33 years. That's Kicker. Kicker contacted me at 3,300. I'll never forget that. Kip made the video. MB, give us a call. Dude, like one of my customers shared it to me. I said, what? They kept texting me. I keep telling the stories. I'm amazed by it. I said, congratulations, man, congratulations on Kicker. Congratulations on Kicker. What you mean? I built boxes for him, yeah, for the Kicker Solar Way. Yeah, man. When they shared that to me, man, and then that same day, William Brom called me, and now we here. So I've always told y'all how I feel about Kicker. I got some Kicker subs coming. We're gonna do a review on the what we got coming. Cause I never did put the solar barracks in review. I always did the Q class. Well, the Q class is gone, and Steve is on the show. Steve, we want the Solo X8. We want a Solo X8. We want the Solo X8. Please develop a Solo X8. All y'all right now that's watching, he is watching the show. I just seen the comments. He might put the phone down, go get something, eat this, that, another. But he has his phone picked back up because I'm always being monitored to make sure that if you're gonna let me sell your product, they always watch to make sure I keep myself, for the most part, squeaky clean. I'm pretty sure that MB did that, and then he look and they say, "Oh, that ain't nothing. He all right." And we know he homegrown. He all right. But they watch the show, so let them. I want you to say right now, if you want a Solo X8, if you want a Solo X8, please put in the good. Hey Steve, you want a Solo X8? Hey Steve, you want a Solo X8? Hey Steve, you want a Solo X8? MB keep talking about all these eights. He ain't said nothing about kicker. But I'm finna bring the Solar Bear and the comp R8. I'm interested in the comp R8 for a variety of reasons. I'm thinking about putting one of those in a horn too. That's a very inexpensive eight that I think y'all be happy with. For those of you who want truck, you want base, but you do not want to do a seat lift at all. I think I'm gonna be able to build a box for you, like for Fords. But so, well, here we go. All y'all, he's watching. If you want a Solo X8, even if you don't want it, you just want to see a picture of it. Hey, we want a Solo X8. We want a Solo X8. Just feel it. Let them see. Let them see. Let them see. I know some of y'all say, "Hey, man, we also want the 10 to 15." Give him time, because what he always doing, man. Yeah, he was there. I want a Solo XT. I think the 10s have already been released. I think when I'm released meaning that he's finally said, yeah, let that go. Because unlike some manufacturers that use the same magnet structure on every woofer, and we understand that it's manufactured. Kicker don't do that, bro. They don't do that. Kicker got that money, man. Yeah, he'll make it different. He'll make it different. He paid for territory frame. That would set them apart. Let's go. Steve want a Solo X8. Steve want a Solo X8. We need the Solo X8. Y'all do it. That's all he need to see. That's all. He got to make it profitable, man, because the man got to take care of his family, man. He got to take care of his family. So you got to make it. You got to make it make sense. He got nostalgia. You can't tell me he got nostalgia now. He brought back the comp goals. He made it better. I don't think it's sounding like he would like it to, but it don't matter. That's his 50th anniversary. He said, that's for me. And the same thing he did with this solo. That's for me. Open the purse screen. That's his last hoorah. But I want that Solo X8 bad, man. I'm bad. And no, I have not heard. I have not heard that it's in production or nothing. You gotta, if enough of y'all say it, you probably know you probably find out when I find out. Yeah, hey man, da 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 da. Yeah, but I want to see it. I don't care if it's gonna release 2 years from now. If you got one, if you're gonna do it, please. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Eight is a building number. Eight is a building number. It's known for building all through the Bible. But yeah, Jesus, man, 3,300 subscribers. Now I'm coming up on 33,000. But it just show you how strong I was when the kicker know the pulse of the industry. Contact that dude. I like him. The Lord told him to do it for me. Contact him. Contact him. Put him on the channel. Well, I started my grow. I kind of like him. He's a little older than I was when I wasn't starting to grab, but put him on the channel. And look where I am today. That it goes without saying that kicker made me. Yeah. Yeah. It goes without saying. Yeah. And the Lord told me. And that's why he revealed to me. That's why y'all finna see starting next week soon. We're gonna find out it's here. Start seeing this stuff in the channel. Yeah, and in the truck, man. For real, man. Cause Kicker got me here. Kicker got me here, man. So I'm gonna start showing you reviews, all this stuff, even the entry level stuff, showing you how you can do it in real good boxes. I stand behind Kicker 100%. That ain't gonna change. That is the owner of that company is my spiritual big brother. He pulled me up, brought me in front of great men. Yeah. Let's go. Any more comments? Oh, 69 minutes. Hey, let me go, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna post this. You probably gonna go back and read it. I know Will Brown watches too as well. When they have their meetings, what direction the company gonna go. I think we're gonna be out of this recession here soon. This world is gonna end bad, but I think we're gonna be out of recession here soon. This is the election year, so just to all the companies that's watching, as soon as American people get their faith back into their leadership, the money will start, the cardio grow, and that's when y'all see some things really happen. And I think that's part of the reason why the 10 and the 15 ain't being released. At the end of the day, everybody loves cardio. Everybody loves sound reproduction of music, no matter what genre of music they listen to. But also, it's this: it's a business. It's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business. Got to survive. You can't make a move that cause you not having POs you can't pay, and you need somebody to bail you out. For those of y'all who watch know where that stand from. It's all good though. Much love. Ain't never lost no love for you. But God makes a business. It's a business standpoint. So that's why certain things ain't been released yet. But it's gonna come. It's gonna come. All right, y'all be blessed. Please listen responsibly. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same back channel.